she started to live with it and let herself gain energy and let Mustache get into her. Teacher Wang knows that Bai is a college student, and to ease the pain and suffering of Bai, he sent him a few books to read. While they are at the stream, Bai still have to continue to disguise and secretly ask Chen about the escape route, and Chen told her that if she could run over the mountain, she would have hope to see the road. One day, Bai couldn't stand life there anymore. With no hesitation, she tried to escape and run away from the stream in order to gain freedom and lightness. But it didn't take long for the family of Mustache to find out that Bai was gone. Mustache pulled up several villagers and chased after Bai and turned over the mountains to find Bai. While on the road, a locomotive passed and Bai barely asked for a ride, but the driver is asking money so he can lift her. But Bai doesn't have money, so the driver left Bai. At this time, another car nearly came to Bai, and it turned out that it is Mustache and the villagers rev up an engine to chase and forcibly take Bai and locked her in the house. In the most difficult time of Bai, Heal gave her a hot egg that touches the heart of Bai and feels the care and sympathy of the child who befriends with her. Teacher Wang continues to send book to Bai and get a chance to ask for help to Wang said that he also wants to help Bai, but he has to wait for the opportunity. Bai wrote a letter to ask for help to her family and sent it to postman, and Mustache was all seen what she did. On this day, she met the postman again and asked if there's any reply from the receiver, but there was no reply. Then Bai sent another letter. Teacher Wang asked his cousin to ask assistance from his wife to give classes to the students, but when they get there, Wang couldn't stand it in order to let Bai to escape. Regardless of the demeanor, Bai asked Wang to take her away, but he still need to save money, and it didn't take long for the door to be opened, and shockingly, Mustache found out they were kissing and put his cousin in a mess. Teacher Wang held her head and ran away. At that time, the teacher did not dare to say anything and packed up his luggage and leave the town. Bai's only hope was shattered. She burned all the books that Wang gave her. She went to the small shop to buy things, but when he got there, he seduced the seller just to have money, but the seller refuses first, and when they got the deal, Bai uses her body to get the money. She let the man use her. When Bai got the money, without hesitation, she ran away to escape despite of the weather. While walking for long hours, luck is good. There is a car, and finally, she didn't need to be rejected by the driver because she can pay now the fare. And when she came to the town, the calvary doesn't end there. His husband was looking every car they bumped into, chasing after Bai. When they got into the bus where Bai was in, the driver let them open and took Bai to their house for the third attempt of Bai's escape. After returning home, Mustache and her mother thought that Bai's belly had become round and found out that she's pregnant, causing to hurt herself because it would be hard for her to escape now. Then she saw Hill working because his family has no money to send him to school even if he wanted to. Bai will be the teacher of Hill on how to read and write. After the birth of the baby, few days, she met the postman. There's still no letter. So she had to send another letter, not knowing that her husband bribed the postman with a bag of flour and took the letter so it will not be sent. But this wrongdoings was seen by the careful Hill and secretly came back and told Bai everything and offered her a help to send by himself the letter that Bai always did. Soon after, the police car finally came with Bai's father to take her away from the village, but the mother of Mustache is clamoring not to take the grandson to go. And when they left, the police car was surrounded by villagers, and in the end, they had to ask the village director for help. But the village director was not a good person and insist that is the way they were. And the police told Bai and his father that they will rescue them within 3 days, for that is the only way to bring them back to their home. After what happened, Mustache thought that when the police came back, there were even more, and without hesitation, Mustache would like to transfer Bai in far-flung areas of mountain. But Bai's father stopped him, resulting to be hit by Mustache. And when Bai couldn't take anymore the maltreatment and the dominance of his husband, Bai took the cleaver and hit the head of Mustache. This movie is a story adapted from real events. Such things will add to the distrust and disbelief of people. The faults of the traditional culture of the country has caused from the Cultural Revolution. The result of this is the dictatorship of autocracy, and people are forced to accept the brainwashing education of the Communist Party of China, even for basic entertainment, and permitting only 8 other subordinated artists to coexist. Those people who live in democracy and freedom may not understand that such things happen. Government and the people should pay more attention to the reform process of a democratic system in the country. Finally, I hope that people in this country can leave as soon as possible. I am Jersey, your FIVO reviewer focused on film. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos, and free to discuss with me how you feel about the movie. Just leave a message in the comment section. Thank you.